Oh, and welcome. We are back for another edition of Sylvan Hills Bears basketball. Programming note here for the evening. A couple things here. A, it's a single header tonight.
Yep.
And B, we are right by the band. So y'all roll with us. It's all about the pictures anyways. And, we'll do the best we can for you. But if you can't hear us, well, granted, we already know.
Yep.
But hey, getting you set here for tip-off Bears on the road out here at Little Rock Catholic. Historic Little Rock Catholic, might I add. Big game here. Now, it may not seem like it. Oh, the Bears 12-5. Catholic, what are they, 3-13 on the year. Both teams 0-3, though, in conference play. So, yeah, this one just got elevated to big-time status.
Yeah, it's a big game here on Friday night. Bears, if they want to make a run, and like we were discussing pregame, if they want to make a run and try and get in those top 4 seeds, make playoffs, it's got to start tonight. You got to start beating some teams that people don't think you can beat.
Absolutely, it's a team definitely that can beat, but don't sleep on the Rockets for sure. They gave Felonius some fits in that game. In fact, I think it was only about a 5-point win did the Eagles have over the Rockets. So do with that what you will. But a big one tonight. You hope that, the shooting woes will hopefully subside for the Bears because, look, we'll call it how we see it. They haven't been able to throw the ball in the ocean.
Yeah, and as I was watching the JV game there for a little minute, a lot of the baskets were starting to be made there towards the end. It looks like the basket kind of widened up, so to speak. So maybe that'll lead right here into this varsity game, and the Bears can start making shots. They've got good shooters. And the shooters got to shoot. You just got to start making them at some point.
Well, the shooters have had no problem shooting. Like you said, it's just a matter of them going in is the thing here. So we certainly do appreciate you guys jumping on with us tonight. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page. But also, more importantly, go ahead and share that link. Follow us on Facebook. Make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube. All that fun stuff. And that way when stuff's popping off.
And if the audio levels need to be altered in any way, let us know in the chat. Because we can hear what we can hear, but we don't know how it sounds to you guys at home or wherever you're watching from. So if it sounds good, let us know. If it sounds terrible, it's not my fault, but I will try and fix it.
Hey, we always sound good. That's the way I look at it here.
You got a point.
Definitely want to shout out. Hey, that's right. We know ball here. Definitely do want to shout out Cornerstone Restoration, one of our big sponsors. If you also want to be a sponsor, we got all kinds of packages and deals we can make with you here. But Cornerstone Restoration, their mission is simple: deliver top quality roofing solutions with integrity, reliability, and unmatched service. From start to finish, they provide lasting protection for homes and businesses across Arkansas, ensuring every project meets the highest standards of craftsmanship and customer care. Their team of skilled professionals committed to making your experience seamless, efficient, and built on trust. Call for your free roof inspection, 501-273-4177. That's Cornerstone Restoration. Well, hopefully, we're going to need to put in a call for Cornerstone Restoration because the Bears blow the roof off here tonight. You just got to have this feeling that this offense is going to start rolling at some point.
Well, yeah, and I think with having JJ back, that helps a lot. That adds another dynamic to their offense. And then, of course, we know Folks is going to get his points as well. But I'd like to see Ryan Parham step up even more.
Yeah.
And other guys kind of step up and be offensive. Not maybe an offensive powerhouse, but be a threat on offense. That way, guys like JJ and Darius aren't the ones always being looked at by the defense.
Absolutely. You want to see guys like Jalen Briscoe maybe get cooking. Obviously, Malachi Summons is out for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
But even guys like the young guns, Jed Peters, Ducey James, you want to see those guys maybe chip in a little bit. You're thinking 5, 8, maybe 10 points on some nights if they can really get going. But tonight is going to be one of these nights where, I think this Bears team is going to get tested. This is the gym It's a tough place to play. Again, regardless of how good or bad maybe Catholic High is, I mean, the crowd, the student, they are right on top of you. As y'all can probably tell, we're like right by the band.
Yeah, no, it literally.
I mean, we are literally right by the band. I mean, I could get on the bass drums if I wanted to.
I mean, I could play it while I'm broadcasting. That's how close we are.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, the environment's going to be tough, but the Bears used to playing in tough environments. Hopefully, this team can channel a little bit of the Friday night magic that we saw on the gridiron, and really get things cooking and popping here tonight.
Yeah, that's what I would like to see. And this team's kind of similar to Arkansas basketball last year. And I know you're not a Razorback fan, but they played real good in the preseason.
Let's just put that precursor out there for the record.
They played real good, prior to conference play, and then they got in conference play and hit kind of a slide a little bit. But then they picked up and obviously went a long way in the tournament. So I hope Sylvan Hills can kind of replicate that and get it. It starts here tonight. A great opportunity right here tonight to kind of showcase what you can do on the basketball court, leading up, to next week when you get a little bit of conference home games again.
Yeah, finally. But two, the emphasis is obviously going to be on the offense. You want to see those guys score. You want to see other guys chip in. But what I really want to see tonight is I want to see the defense finally settle in. I want to see this team crash the boards, get some rebounds, because and we saw it against Parkview last time out. Those rebounds killed them. All the second chance points that the Patriots were able to get, and you really want to be able to shut that down, because traditionally, the Catholic High Rock, they can shoot.
Yeah.
They may not be as athletic as this Bears team, so I think the Bears will have the edge there. But again, we thought that about Parkview. Now, they had some athleticism. It's not like the Bears were outclassed with athletes. They just couldn't get a rebound, and once things got a little out of hand, you just couldn't buy a shot to go in, because a couple guys may be forcing it a little bit.
Yeah, you can overcome offensive rebounds for the other team if you're shooting good and making your shots. And like we said, we just weren't. But especially to a team like Parkview, where they have somebody like Jacob Lanier, you can't keep giving them second chance points to stay in the game. And that's, like you said, that third quarter is really where they kind of just took over the game and took it away from the Bears.
Yeah, just ignore the loud booms. That wasn't Pat sneezing for once. We had the bass drums going here. About 2.5 minutes here to tip off. Again, Sylvan Hills in a big-time spot right now. Both teams 0-3 in conference play. But, last time out for the Bears, unfortunately, you kind of saw it there. Just that Parkview team, just a little too much to handle. Again, on the rebounds and everything like that. But taking a look at the Catholic High Rockets, what their schedule has been this year. Again, only 3 wins. And, you've kind of said it a couple times. This is a team that the Bears can definitely take advantage of. Because right now, one of their wins, the Pulaski County Homeschool, whatever that is, Heber Springs, and then Ozark Catholic. So, again, I'll just be honest, I'm not familiar with what Pulaski County Homeschool is.
I thought you were joking.
No, dead serious. There it is right there.
No offense to homeschool.
Yeah, 56-41 win there.
But I just didn't realize that was the actual thing.
Yeah, who'd have thought? But right now, in their last 5, they're looking at losses to Valonia. Again, a close loss to Valonia at home. So, again, this is a tough barn to play in, so don't let that fool you. That win against Ozark Catholic, CAC, a loss there, loss to Clinton, and a close win over Heber Springs. So Catholic maybe finding their rhythm a little bit. Again, it's still an L, but that close loss to Valonia, especially when the Bears got blown out by Valonia, despite the crazy hot shooting that the Eagles had that night. So again, not a team you necessarily want to overlook, but it's definitely a team that the Bears are more than capable of beating.
Well, and on the flip side, too, you got to be ready for Catholic to throw everything they can at you, because they also want to end their own little slide that they're on. And they've got athletes. They can shoot, so they want to come in and get a win, too.
Yeah, everybody trying to get out of the basement here. So we'll see what the Bears do early on in this one and how they'll go about trying to execute that game plan. Again, I think the offense really gets going tonight. What I really want to see, though, is the defense and the ability to rebound. I think they'll be able to bully in the paint just enough, but we'll see how it works here. We're going to step aside for just a quick moment here as the Catholic Honor Guard here presents the colors and the national anthem. That's so America.
Yeah, I got to give it to Catholic. Granted, I was in the Army, and they've got a Marine Corps JROTC going, but that's pretty.
Yeah, don't hold that against them.
They were pretty snappy with it. That was very good. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, no, the Marines don't tend to catch a lot of flack when it comes to all you service member guys. I know it's usually the Air Force.
Yeah.
They're usually, and then there's obviously the Army Navy.
Yeah.
Dynamic. The Marines just kind of stay to themselves. They're just like, hey, we're Marines.
Well, the Marines are usually who comes and helps the Army out. The Navy has to drive them around. We just kind of leave them alone. It's bad enough being a and I'm a vet. I was in the Army, so I joke with if there's any Marine vets watching, I joke, but.
He means all of it, though. He means absolutely every bit of it. So direct all mail to @ChrisGoodman.
But no, those four students, they did great, though. That was awesome to see.
Yeah, I love all the pomp and circumstance, and there's a little bit of a different presentation everywhere we go, which is always kind of the neat little things to see. Another one of the neat things to see is where they always put us. And, again, we are right by the band, so y'all just roll with us tonight, and we're going to have a good time here. We'll get you set here for starting lineups. I will say that it appears that the Bears have the obvious height advantage early on. Didn't seem to help them out too much against Parkview.
No.
As they looked to have a little bit of a height advantage there, but like you said, you got a guy like Jacob Lanier, take all the height and all the other intangibles out of it, and it doesn't matter.
He kind of makes up for 2 or 3 players by himself. But tonight, I think Sylvan Hills, if we can play physical on defense and just make Catholic uncomfortable and then get offensive rebounds, I think it should be a good Friday night for Sylvan Hills. But Catholic at some point could heat up shooting the basketball, and we can't let that happen.
There you go. All right, I guess we're going to skip the starting lineup deals here. guess it's not necessarily their jam, but hey, whatever.
Go out there and play, I guess.
Yeah, go out there and let's do it here. Ducey James getting the start tonight, so you'll love to see the sophomore get it going. And he will win the tip, gets it to Ryan Parham. So a much different starting lineup than what we've seen the past few games out of the Bears. J.J. Wise trying to post up, hits the deck, but he's right back out. Darius Folks swinging it over to Keenan Morris. And that shot no good by Ducey James.
Yeah, I like what
that was J.J. Wise.
I like what they did there, though, with J.J. Got him moving inside, interior. Was able to throw up a shot, didn't make it, but good offensive movement.
Long shot from the Rockets, no good, and Darius comes down with the rebound. Ryan Parham pulls it back out. Darius, the step back. Koosh! My man's likes Beethoven. That was string music.
Yeah, I wish he was a couple of more inches outside of that three-point line and make it count. You'll take the long two, but sometimes, wish it was a three-pointer. He's so far out there.
Yeah, you like, what is it, the modern analytics or whatever, like that's the most inefficient shot.
Yeah.
Bears playing some tough defense, going man-to-man here early on. We'll see if that changes or if, like we mentioned, the athletic difference, maybe they stay in that. Or if they just mix it up, try to throw some different things at Catholic. But for now, man-to-man.
Defense doing good so far.
Defense doing well. Shot is off before the clock. It does clank. Everybody just kind of watched it.
Offensive rebound.
Catholic High comes up with the rebound. That's the other thing, too. Catholic's going to shoot. I don't think they're going to try to go down low and try to bang with the Bears much. And the Bears are going to have to get those long rebounds. J.J. Wise getting one of those right off the gate. Darius Folks maybe got some steps. But down up and good is Keenan Morris.
Yeah, there you go. The Bears getting an offensive rebound of their own. Morris doesn't go down with it. He just stays up in the air and puts it back in.
So we did say that the rebounding was going to be a thing, and we got an offensive foul on George Bryant. And that'll be a turnover for the Rockets. Rockets not a very upper-class laden team, only 5 seniors. But they are loaded with sophomores and juniors, so this may not be the year for them, but give them maybe 1 or 2, and that's it. But you can give Darius Folks 2 on that bucket right there. A quick 6-0 run here in the first couple of minutes. Ryan Parham ditches it off to Ducey for the Ducey. And an 8-0 run prompts a timeout from the Rockets. So Bears defense suffocating here early on.
Yeah, and this is the complete opposite of what we saw against Parkview. Parkview came out, went on a 7-0 run to start the game, and just seemed like the team that wanted it more. And now the Bears come out this game, seem like they want it more, and knocking down the shots, getting a couple offensive rebounds. Ryan Parham showing the great wide receiver hands a minute ago, stealing the ball, and then a great pass to Ducey, who lays it in. A couple of football guys on the basketball court making it happen.
Well, again, Ryan Parham and Ducey James, normally some of the first guys off the bench actually getting the start tonight, so wonder if there was something that maybe Coach Hill saw, or, hey, we just got to inject a little life into the team. Let's mix it up.
Yeah, sometimes, when you do lose a couple of games and some guys are doing good in practice, you're like, okay, let's try a little something different just to see what it can do. Long season, it can't hurt anything.
Absolutely. Bryant just being absolutely hounded by Parham, but they switch off. Good hands from J.J. Wise. Doesn't get credit for the steal, but that's all him. And, an errant pass by Ryan Parham.
It's a good couple of steals, though, so far.
Yeah, you like the active hands from the Bears so far here. They seem to be handling the screens pretty well from the Rockets right now. Nice kick out from the Rockets, and that Bryant shot just a little too much. J.J. Wise, corner 3. Oh, just a little far. You really want to see him find that stroke. He just hasn't seemed to have it a whole lot early on, but you also like to see him get back on defense.
Yeah. Well, he's a guy, too, he's going to make pretty good percentage three-point shooter.
Keenan Morris comes up with the steal. So the active hands from the Bears early on, regardless of the offensive output, you at least want to see that. Ryan Parham just all out as a lonesome here on the near side. J.J. Wise going up strong, gets his own rebound. Ducey James on it too. Can't finish it, but Ducey will get a couple of free shots.
Yeah, we didn't get any of the baskets to go in, but we got offensive rebounds there. They were fighting hard. Ducey James gets fouled, and he's going to have to earn them now, but hopefully he can knock it down.
Jalen Briscoe looking to check in for the Bears. Woo! Hit every last bit of the rim there. But it went through, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
A slowly packing house here at Catholic High, and Ducey rattles home the second. A 10-0 run halfway through the first quarter for the Bears. They have absolutely hounded this Rockets team, who just has not looked comfortable. And they seem to be very dependent on number one, George Bryant, so far early on. And the errant pass from Clay Counts.
Well, and sometimes that happens when you have a team with a lot of youth. Sometimes one of your best players is the only guy you really feel comfortable going through.
Well, and heck, even that guy's a sophomore. So
there you go.
There you have it. Darius Folks getting the push-up, gets the ball back, and we're going to get a foul called. I believe that's going to go against Chase Bradley for the Rockets.
This gym reminds me of Sylvan Hill's old gym. It's just kind of...
Oh, the old gym.
Yeah,
boy,
the real old one.
We had a good time in that gym, boy. It got loud and rowdy in there.
Man, I remember, I keep going back to Archie's years. We'd pack 2,000 people in that little bitty arena.
I don't know how it was done.
Standing room only, man, all over the place.
And we got a travel there on Keenan Morris. Tried to pass it off to Darius. It was kind of a swing and miss, and you can't pass it to yourself.
Yeah.
He had the wherewithal, but nobody else was there to bail him out, so he just kind of took it there.
Yeah.
A little too handsy was Folks there on Bradley.
And I think there they just got him for the extension.
Yep.
You can play a little physical, but it's almost like a corner and receiver in football. You can't extend the arms out.
And you can't tell me it was defensive pass interference last night. I will not subscribe to it.
No, both guys are allowed to fight for the ball, and unfortunately the defense won.
Well, unfortunately, it just depends on who you're looking at.
Yeah.
Well, defense comes through here. Well, sort of, kind of. It was an offensive foul. Not sure what was really the call there, but it benefits the Bears, so we're all good with it.
That's been 2 or 3 times there's been one of those kind of calls like that.
Yeah, it seems innocent or... Darius Folks banging down low, shot just a little heavy. Keenan Morris fighting for the rebound, comes away with it. And Folks will get another crack at it. He'll step in. The Hezzy, the layup blocked. Can't get it to fall once again, and Ducey James can't get it to go. Bears are putting up all kinds of shot attempts, though.
Yeah, that was very good.
So maybe not great for the field goal percentage, but it's leading to potentially free points.
Yeah, and it was a very good job there by Morris just to track that rebound down and then have the wherewithal to pass it.
Off the front of the rim, but it rattles home.
And then Ducey James so far, with a Kylie Metcalf performance going up and fighting for those rebounds.
You already know, which we confirmed. Triple-double with the blocks.
Triple-double out of the junior Metcalf.
1 of 2 is Ducey James, and Catholic finally on the board. They're excited here.
Yeah, where's the school that they throw the paper onto the court after the first basket?
Oh, yeah, that's great. And we got a travel by Jalen Briscoe. Ethan Jones checking in now for Ducey James. Yeah, what is it? The Hershey Bears, the minor league hockey team, man, when they do the teddy bear toss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Score the first points, and everybody just throws something on the court.
Epic scenes there. Long three. No good from Rankins. And we're going to have a foul on the big fella, Jet Walters, one of the couple of seniors on this team. Ryan Parham checking in for Darius Folks. 11-2, just over 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Sylvan Hills on the road at Catholic High. Both teams looking to get out of the basement in the conference standings. Ryan Parham had the idea. Morris draws the attention. That's from way out there. And nothing doing from Jalen Briscoe.
And this game feels, too, Sylvan Hills is ahead by 9, but it feels like we should be so much farther ahead, kind of like that Parkview game felt, just the other way. But we've got to, take advantage and start throwing up as many points as we can. We don't want Catholic to get back into it.
Yeah, early on against Bologna. And there we got a jump ball. It'll stay with the Rockets. But, yeah, it does have shades of that Bologna game where the Bears dominating.
Yeah.
Really couldn't rack up a lot of points. Bologna able to chip away, thinking that was best case scenario for them, and then they got hot.
Yeah.
Bears defense seems to be, I don't know how that got through. I don't know how it was saved either. Ryan Parham ditches it off to Briscoe, and that's an easy bucket.
That's 3 or 4 steals now for Ryan Parham.
Well, when you need a play, you go to Parham. And he comes up with
another
another.
one.
Bears are off and running. They've got numbers and left it hanging. But Keenan Morris there to pick up the trash. 15-2 now, the Bears. And, couldn't get it to rattle home. J.J. Wise on the foul against Bradley, and that'll be 2 shots.
Yeah, but I love Ryan Parham's aggressiveness in there. That first fast break he had with Jalen Briscoe going down. Briscoe was saying throw it up, so I guess this time he tried it. Briscoe just a little too far under the rim to throw it down.
First shot is good for Bradley.
I know some of these. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, Jed Peters checking in for J.J. Wise now.
I know some of these Bears got the hops on them. It'd be awesome to see an in-game dunk out of somebody from our team, unlike last week.
Yeah, right.
Lanier had one.
Well, we've been told that this Bears team has a little bounce in their step, but we haven't been able to see a lot of it on display early here in conference play. Ethan Jones coming to set the screen. Parham swings it out. Oh, great pass. Ethan Jones, easy lay-in for Jones. Good ball movement. We haven't seen a lot of that out of the Bears either. They were able to penetrate that 2-3 zone, just something we haven't seen much of them. They had trouble with it against Bologna, had trouble with it against Parkview. They seem to be working it so far tonight. Almost an errant pass. Oh, Catholic got to get it up. Oh, and a fortunate bounce. Keenan Morris, though. And we're going to get a foul on Catholic, I believe. So, well, right there at the end. So, kind of didn't matter. So, after one, 17-4. Oh, you love to see it out of the Bears.
Yeah, Bears picked up a little bit there. I'm really surprised, though, that there was not the Catholic's not shooting free throws right now, because I thought that was a pretty hard foul there at the end. But nonetheless, Sylvan Hills with a pretty good lead going into the second quarter.
Yeah, how about it? A lot of that defense turning into offense. Maybe about 6 to 8 points there from the Bears on the breakaway. You'll love to see it. Again, we mentioned that the team kind of seems to be finding its way, penetrating through that zone. Just something they really haven't been able to do. And you saw it there with Ethan Jones. You saw it with J.J. Wise and even Darius Folks able to use their athleticism to their advantage.
Yeah, we almost had a cheerleader on ref crying there. I think Ace had it in frame. But
how about it?
The cheerleader almost took out the ref. But now, we've finally been able to get out and run a little bit better than we usually do, or usually have been able to. The Bears are an athletic team and can move the ball. But you love the unselfishness down here on the fast breaks, not going up for the contested layup, passing it off, getting the points. And then Keenan Morris has been fighting for those rebounds, same with Ducey James. So that's a winning recipe when you can stay at it.
Absolutely. Still haven't hit a shot from beyond the arc, but you can't argue with the results. And you also like to see the Bears find a way. Been several games where they maybe struggled from three, and they tend to rely on that. especially when they get down a little bit or things are a little closer and those shots aren't falling. Ryan Parham was looking for it, cuts through, gets the lane, the stop, pop, open up shot. Ryan Parham, welcome to the show.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the Bears really force a lot of shots tonight either, like you were saying. They've been passing it a little bit more.
Trying to get folks involved. Active hands on the Bears defensive side. Keenan Morris almost coming up with a steal there. 3 ball, no good. Catholic gets the rebound. Maybe, nice.
Oh.
And what a shot by Chase Bradley. Just caught Jones in the air and just enough English on it to rattle it home.
Yeah, that was very nice. I feel for Ethan Jones. He's a little bit stockier of a guy, so when he does, get a little physical and put his body on somebody, they're usually going to be a little more off balance than it looks. But
a little bit of the Shaq effect.
Yeah.
Bradley right through, completes the 3-point play. And it's a 12-point lead for the Bears early second quarter. Student section definitely into it. J.J. Wise from the wing. And he rails it home from Coolhurst Avenue.
Yeah.
The Cornerstone Restoration 3.
That's where my grandparents live.
Hey, how about it? We're going to find you, Sherwood. Oh, the block from Peters. I don't know if they're going to get the foul on him or if that's going to be on Jones. And they got it on Peters. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think it's a little worse because he was coming from behind. I think Jones was in good
like a
position.
Lot of ball. I think if you get one, you'd get Jones. But either way, Catholic's shooting the ball.
That's all right if we can get the rebound if he does miss the shot. Got a good chance to, a couple of possessions away from a 20-point lead, and the Bears got to really keep the foot on the gas.
Yeah, just a reminder, not to count our chickens yet, but if the score hits 35, that's when the mercy rule kicks in. Clock will be rolling. Bears still a ways from that, so we'll just leave it at that for now. As Bradley rattles the second one home.
So if you tuned in at the beginning, or if you missed the beginning of the game, a little programming note again. The girls are playing on another campus. That's why we are playing now, and there's no broadcast for them.
Yeah, just one of those logistical things as they take on Mount St. Mary's. We'll try to see if we can get an update for you guys at some point. J.J. Wise from way out there. Oh,
Peters with the rebound.
Front iron. Bears will get another rock with it. Darius Folks, great defense from Bradley, though. Ryan Parham, and we're going to get a blocking foul. Much to the dismay of the student section, but feet weren't set, so what they call a textbook blocking foul. And spring Jed Peters. Darius gets it in the corner. He'll pull it back out. Tried to find Jones off. Finds its way to Parham. Parham driving the lane, and they just parked. But unfortunately, he could not finish the drive. Oh, surprised we didn't get a push there, and it will stay with the Rockets as it is out of bounds on Jones. 5:36 left here in the half. Sylvan Hills leading 22-9. Defense has been active tonight. Guys are switching. Looks a lot cleaner than we've seen this Bears team the past few games. Off the front iron, and Peters wins it, but it is going to be off of Clay Counts.
I was trying to see if I can find a way to see the score for the girls' game.
Yeah, we'll try to see if we can get an update for you guys. Parham brings it up into the front court. Darius Folks catches the screen. Oh, well, that's how you run the pick and roll. Ethan Jones, one of the easiest two-pointers he'll ever have. 24-9 now. Bears firmly in control, but it is early, and we're going to get that ball going the other way. As there's an offensive foul. They got the push on John Rankins, one of the handful of seniors. And an update. Girls team down 11-17, so 17-11 in favor of the Bells. Oh, J.J. Wise, take it to the rack. You'd like to see a little more of that out of J.J. Wise. He's not just a Ray Allen specialist.
No, he's grown into a good player.
Bears cut that off. Bears have really looked good on the defensive side, even beyond holding Catholic to under double digits halfway through the second quarter. But they're active, they're switching. Oh, the three ball goes for Elijah Olberts. The home crowd loving it.
That's what we can't let Catholic do, is start getting hot, and one of those guys may have a hot night. We can't find out who it is.
Ryan Parham with the step through. Unfortunately, can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound, and Jones can't corral it. And once again, the Bears come away empty-handed.
They're still battling.
Oh, you love to see it. Jed Peters with the hands. Darius Folks. Oh, a good hard foul from Counts. No free lunch. I thought we were going to have takeoff, but we're going to get two shots from Folks. Ducey James looking to check back in. Catholic looking like they're going with a full hockey line change here. And Darius misses the front end. Still seems like Darius just hasn't found the stroke this year. I know last year seems like he couldn't miss. But this year, kind of the opposite. Just really hasn't seemed comfortable.
Well, and I'm sure coming into this season, every team wants to focus on him, as he was kind of the bright spot last season as the ball handler.
Well, he hits the second one. That puts him at 5 points. And Ducey James making an impact immediately. J.J. Wise will bring it up the court. He'll drop it off to Ducey. A little pitch and catch. J.J. Wise. Whoa, the spin cycle. Jed Peters with the kick out. Parham pump fakes. And he'll take it to the rack. But he gets hammered on the way up.
That was another, hadn't led to points yet, but that was another good possession out of Sylvan Hills there. J.J. drives. Nice moves. Unfortunate, didn't make the basket. Jed Peters knocks it out to Ryan, who takes it in and gets fouled. Now we got to make him at the free throw line.
And can't hit the first. So you know what we preach here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network is the importance of scoring when the clock isn't running.
Yep. Got
to hit the free throws. We'll see if he can knock down the second. And he rattles home the second one. 28-12, just under 3 minutes left here in the first half. Bears in control. And you like to see the defensive intensity still be there, even being up 16. Good cut to the lane by Olberts for the easy lay-in. Darius Folks against everybody.
Yeah, I think that was a good no call there both ways by the officials. I thought there could have been a foul on Folks leading to the basket, and then I thought he could have got a charge after he shot.
Yeah.
Good no call both ways.
Well, I guess when both of them foul, it's like, well, that's no foul.
Yeah, we'll keep playing.
Bears stymieing this Rockets offense. They can't really penetrate. The quick shot from Olbert's no good, and Peters comes down with the rebound. Bears are off and running. Darius Fulks off to Ryan Parham from way on out there. That came from Wildwood Avenue, the Cornerstone Restoration 3. Ryan Parham.
Yeah, I thought there's been a couple of times he's caught the pass and didn't shoot. That time you could just feel it. He was wanting to let it go and knocked it down.
Pull the trigger already. And we've got a timeout. Catholic just couldn't get anything to open up here, and the Rockets will talk about it. 1:15 left until the half. Bears with a 33-14 lead. So right now they look comfortable. Again, the defensive intensity has been there throughout the half, regardless of what the score is. A lot of times you see teams maybe slack off a little bit if they're up, double digits, maybe 12, 13 or more.
Yeah, and as the band starts playing again, but I like that though. I think high schools should start bringing the bands back into the arena. You hear it; it adds so much more to the ambience of the game. But
college vibe,
yeah. But Sylvan Hill's doing a great job, though. One, getting rebounds on both ends of the court, and then two, making their shots when they need to. And Ryan Parham, it's the last game he may have forced a couple, but tonight he's been real selective with his shots. Knocks down the three ball. The Bears are driving to the basket really well.
Yes,
that's what I absolutely
like it.
Yeah, that's what I love this game. The drive to the basket has been wonderful.
Yeah, right now only 6 3-point attempts, which is normally not their bread and butter. Usually they're just chunking threes, but you like to see a more selective shot on three. The foul on Briscoe. Just a little too much contact under the hoop. And the defense of the Bears forces the timeout for the Rockets. They've only got 2 left here. Not sure where Ducey James is going, but he was at the other end. My man was ready for a fast break that wasn't there.
Yeah, the Bears doing a real good job. The only time it's an inbounds play and you force the other team to take a timeout, you're doing real good on defense. Bears just got to keep it up.
Absolutely. Let us know where you're watching from, chat. We certainly appreciate everybody on with us tonight here. Again, a little programming note. Girls game going on simultaneously over at Mount St. Mary's. Currently, they are down 20-13. So I know that's another tough place to play, especially over here. Same deal with Catholic High. Chris has mentioned with the bands here. You don't see a lot of band with basketball at the high school level anymore. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I may have to reach out to Mr. Johnson and see if we can get the band to a couple of basketball games.
Give me a pep band or something.
Yeah.
Get some drums and some bass. Let's go. Under a minute to go here. 33-14, Bears lead. Bears just not allowing anything into the paint for the Rockets.
Good pass.
Oh, great pass. No call. And Ducey James was not having any of that. The young blood almost snatched it from him. That was Stratton Robinson. But Ducey James had other ideas.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to take the ball away from a defensive lineman.
Not usually. Darius Folks shot no good. Keenan Morris hung for a while. And we got whistles on the play. Not sure who got the foul.
Well, I really appreciate this ref crew here tonight. They are letting the guys play. I mean, they were really letting them battle it out. There's been a couple of times where I thought a foul could have been called, and they've let them play there. That time, Briscoe, it was a foul. And some ref crews are like that. They're, if you're going to foul them, and then I'll call it.
Yeah, kind of some Big Ten basketball going on right now.
Let the guys go at it. Now, you don't want anybody to get hurt or anything, extracurricular.
I can appreciate some good hard ball.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets every last bit of the rim before that one rattles home. So Ducey James splits the free throws. Bears lead now to 20 just before halftime. We'll see what they can do if they can keep Catholic off the board here with their last possession. Oh, almost had one there, did Morris, and the shot will count. Oh, no good. Great defense from the Bears. Keenan Morris affecting that shot. So, hey, much better than the last few, for sure. Bears 20-point lead going into half, 34-14. So, this Bears defense definitely come to call. Offense seems to be finding a little rhythm out there. Not much to complain about. Maybe your field goal percentage would be the only knock that I've got here first half.
Yeah, and then, I think they're playing great ball. Catholic, their points have come from some pretty good passes down low and then a couple of three-point shots. So defense, I wouldn't be too worried. Of course, every coach is going to tell you don't want any other team to score any points at all. But some of the shots that Catholic has gotten up, I think you can live with. And then on the offensive rebound, they have been battling for these rebounds and getting some pretty great. The drive to the basket tonight has been amazing.
All right, we're going to hang out with you here for just a second here as we give you the girls. They are about to go to halftime out there at Mount St. Mary's. And the shot no good at halftime. So the halftime score in the girls game, 22-18. The Bears still got a little work to do over there. So we'll definitely keep you updated with that game. This game here, 34-14. Bears, big time lead. We'll see if they can finish it off here in the second half. Stay with us here. Jay Berg, Chris Goodman with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Winning takes hard work, on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears!
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
34-14, your halftime lead for the Bears. I don't know if you guys were able to see it there at halftime. We had a little shooting competition. And, father over there giving out straight dollar bills for hitting shots. I'm like, hold on, dog. Oh, if I'd have known that, I was like, let me get in on this.
Yeah, it's they had a couple of guys making it, too, from half court. Then when they got to three, they couldn't make it. But
yeah, go figure.
A couple of guys out there knocking it down from half court.
Absolutely. Bears shooting not too shabby tonight. 11 of 24 inside the arc. Only 2 for 6 from beyond 3. 6 of 10 at the free throw line. So you like that. Just a little under maybe 50% on the shooting for tonight. You look at things overall, 13 for 30. Not too bad if you ask me. Especially the way this team has shot the ball here of late. But you really do want to see, and you mentioned it pregame, Darius Fulks and J.J. Wise, your big dogs, your volume scorers. You'd like to see them hit a few more. But everybody else, kind of Chris, you called it, everybody else chipping in, being real efficient, but 4 and 5 have really got to really up the efficiency, if you ask me.
Well, it's a sign of a really good coach team and a really good team when maybe your 2 star guys aren't the ones scoring all the points, but it's more of a scoring by committee, and you're up 20 points.
Absolutely. Catholic with the ball first here to start off the second half. J.J. Wise disturbing things. Keenan Morris sort of has the steal, sort of doesn't. We've got a jump ball, and Morris had no choice but to roll over. Good intensity from both teams, and that ball will go with the Bears.
Yeah, I think that's one of those times it kind of just looked worse than what it was.
Yeah, guys just hitting the deck, going for the ball. I ain't mad at it. As we get the towel to sort of wipe things up here. And the Bears defense coming to call once again here early on in the second half. Forcing the jump ball, turnover. And Darius Fulks will bring it up into the half court. Bears working it around the outside. Ryan Parham gets it to Ducey James. I don't know what he's doing beyond the arc, but that's just me. Bears being patient. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Ryan Parham fakes the 3. Gets a shot off. Late whistle. Oh, I don't know, man. I thought it was there, but ref a little delayed on that. Coach Hill signaling his bad on something down there. I don't know if he called the wrong play at the wrong time or said the wrong thing. Whatever the case might be, might work out for the Bears. And Ryan Parham misses the front end of the free throws.
I have a headache by the time we leave here. I can feel it.
Feel it in my bones. And Parham misses both. And unfortunately for Catholic, Counts was out of bounds when he touched that ball.
He got teed up.
Oh, someone got teed up?
Yeah, 35 did.
I'm not sure about that. It didn't seem to be too demonstrative to me.
No, I guess he didn't like the call and gave kind of a come on, and I don't.
Well, as it stands, Darius Fulks will get a free throw, and that's 3 points that the Bears have missed out on.
Yeah, I think that was kind of that may have been because the gym was quiet. It sounded worse.
And he misses both of them, so that's now 4 in a row for the Bears. Not that it's pivotal right now, but again,
yeah.
Hey, extra points matter, free throws matter.
I was just about to say that field goals and free throws, you got to have them.
Well, Bears maintain possession. J.J. Wise a little close to a backcourt there, and we're going to have a travel on Fulks. So the Bears come away with nothing on that entire possession. 4 missed free throws and a turnover. This is not what you want to see if you're Coach Hill coming out, missing easy shots, and maybe a careless mistake there. We'll see if it suffers on the defensive end. And Ryan Parham with the tough defense. George Bryant a little slow to get up. He's limping. He hit the deck, and he's asking for a sub. We'll see if he gets one, and refs were slowing down the game just a little bit. He could tell. And Chase Bradley will check in for Bryant. Catholic coach wanting an explanation there. I thought it was good defense. Hands were up. Didn't impede too much. I think he maybe tried to draw the foul there a little. But just a turnover. Darius Fulks had it for a moment, but good defense from Stratton Robinson.
Yeah, and that play they just ran there, I remember it from the first half. I don't know if it's only for JJ.
Well, there's a play right there. Bang! From Shady Grove Lane. J.J. Wise, the Cornerstone Restoration three.
Well, I don't know if they only run it for JJ and Darius, because I've seen them. They kind of come off a screen open on the three-point line. JJ took a three earlier, and Darius drove it just then, but I like that play call.
Switcheroo for Catholic. Thought they were going to take advantage. Maybe the body switch down there. The big fella had a slightly smaller one. Darius Fulks handling. Oh, and gets it swiped from him. Those are good hands in there by Robinson.
And Catholic, the score is what it is, but they haven't really played bad defense either tonight. The Bears have just kind of finally hit their shots.
And I believe Fulks stepped on the line or moved a little bit one way or the other. It is a turnover for the Bears. So little things like that will burn you up. I know the Bears are up 23 right now, but those kind of things are just a lack of concentration or just getting a little careless.
1-2 after the first half where it was real physical, not a lot of calls. Here in the second half, it's been crazy.
Well, Ducey James now caught a bow to the dome. Good defense from Ducey on the smaller. Oh, the sky hook. Hey, put some respect on Alex Wood.
You got us?
Ryan Parham. Oh, had him trapped in the corner for just a moment. Ethan Jones in now for the Bears. Morris thought about going for the steal. Just can't seem to get her. Oh, close to the line.
I thought he was on it.
That was close. Ref didn't see it.